Welcome back to the BodyMaitre Podcast, where we explore the multidimensional layers of consciousness, energy, and how to align your four bodies with your higher self. Today's episode is about mastering tenacious frequencies. What does it mean to feel and be tenacious? How does tenacity work spiritually, psychologically, and energetically? And why is mastering this frequency so important for attracting wealth, love, abundance, and opportunities in your life? To be tenacious means having a persistent, unwavering determination, not just in your actions, but in your vibration. It's the energy that holds on when everything seems to fall apart. It's not about blind stubbornness, but about the soul's will to stay connected to purpose even through uncertainty. Feeling tenacious is like an inner knowing that no matter how strong the storm is, you will eventually find your way through. It's a calm persistence, not reactive, but deeply rooted in strength. From a spiritual perspective, tenacity is a soul frequency developed through countless incarnations of trial, error, resilience, and adaptation. It's an energy signature that helps your consciousness evolve through challenges rather than avoid them. Psychologically, it's tied to emotional regulation, self-efficacy, and mental resilience. It represents the ability to hold the vision even when the outcome isn't immediate, to keep your vibration aligned with your higher intention despite appearances. Spiritually, tenacity says, I trust in the divine process, and I know that every fall is a setup for expansion. Many years ago, I experienced countless life challenges and drawbacks. I reached a point where I asked Spirit, what is my soul truly good at? Surely my soul must have cultivated certain strengths through many lifetimes, right? When I asked through the pendulum, the word that appeared was tenacious. The moment I saw it, it was like a lightning strike in my brain. Yes, that was the frequency. It felt both familiar and forgotten, like a long-lost part of me awakening again. I realized that in every hardship I faced, a new door always opened. Every time I was hit hard, I always managed to bounce back with even greater willpower and clarity. So I asked Spirit, can I further integrate this tenacious frequency into my being, into my four bodies, the vehicle of my soul? And the pendulum swung a very strong yes. Through daily activation and integration practice, I began to feel this tenacious energy weaving into my entire being. It gave me strength, stability, and confidence to move through expansion in alignment with my soul's direction. I asked Spirit, what are the common frequencies, energies, and programming that block people from embodying tenacious energy? Here's what the Dowsing research revealed. Physical body used to asking for help. Habits. The person unconsciously relies on others before trusting their own capability. This creates dependency and weakens the physical willpower to take consistent action. Emotional body, disappointed. Emotional wounds from the past, experiences of repeated letdowns or failures cause the heart to lose faith. The emotional body becomes conditioned to expect disappointment rather than possibility. Mental body, blocks in learning from mistakes. The mind may associate mistakes with shame or failure instead of growth. This mental programming prevents resilience, making one fearful to try again. When these three bodies are misaligned, they create energetic disharmony in the spiritual body, blocking the soul from transmitting the frequency of persistence. You might feel tired, easily discouraged, or keep giving up before results manifest. Tenacity is not just about trying harder. It's about aligning your four-body consciousness to move together with strength and trust. Now let's talk about why it's so important to master and integrate tenacious energy into your four bodies. When we talk about tenacity, we're not just talking about willpower or working hard. We're talking about embodying a vibration, a frequency that runs through all layers of your consciousness. You see, when your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies are aligned with the frequency of tenacity, something very powerful happens. Your entire multidimensional self begins to move in one direction, with clarity, with strength, and with unwavering focus. Let's break it down a little deeper. Physical body. When tenacity is integrated into your physical body, you naturally become consistent in action. You don't procrastinate as much, you don't get easily tired or give up halfway, because your body starts to vibrate with vitality and persistence. You'll notice you have more stamina to complete what you start. Your energy feels solid, grounded, and capable. And because of that, you begin to manifest stability in your career, in your finances, and even in your daily routines. Then, let's move into the emotional body. When you embody tenacious energy here, your emotions become steady. Even when things don't go your way, you don't spiral into disappointment or fear. You start to bounce back emotionally much faster. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" you begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" There's a sense of calm courage, an inner knowing that no matter what, you'll make it through. And when your emotions are grounded in that frequency, you begin to attract relationships, opportunities, and people who mirror that strength and trust back to you. Now, in the mental body, tenacity shows up as focus and determination. Your thoughts become clearer and your mind stops jumping from doubt to doubt. You stop overthinking failure and start seeing lessons instead. You become solution-oriented. Your mind becomes a partner in creation rather than a source of resistance. This is where a lot of people get stuck, because their mind interprets challenges as "I'm not good enough." But when you integrate tenacity, your mental pattern shifts to "I'm growing stronger each time." That shift in mental programming completely changes the vibration of your manifestation process. And finally, we come to the spiritual body. When tenacity is anchored here, you begin to live with a deep sense of faith and divine timing. You no longer rush or panic when things don't happen instantly, because you know the universe is aligning everything for your highest good. Your soul feels anchored in trust. You can sense that unseen guidance is walking beside you every step of the way. That's when manifestation becomes effortless, because your actions, emotions, and thoughts are all synchronized with your soul's direction. So when all four bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, are vibrating in harmony with the tenacious frequency, the law of attraction amplifies your energy. You start to magnetize opportunities, wealth, and love, not because you chase them, but because your vibration holds them long enough to crystallize into form. You become a vibrational match to persistence, to creation, and to results. When you think about it, being tenacious is not just about never giving up. It's about being aligned, being anchored, and staying faithful to your soul's vision even when the outer world hasn't caught up yet. That's what it truly means to master tenacious frequencies within your four bodies. Now that we've explored how tenacity integrates through your four bodies, let's talk about how these tenacious frequencies actually work in the law of attraction. A lot of people think the law of attraction is just about positive thinking or visualizing what you want. But in truth, the universe doesn't respond to what you think for a few minutes. It responds to the vibration you hold consistently. And that's where tenacity comes in. You see, manifestation isn't instant because we live in a physical world, and physical reality moves slower than thought. The space between intention and manifestation is what tests your vibration. This is where most people waver. They start strong, but when results don't show up quickly, they lose energy, lose trust, and their vibration drops. But when you hold tenacious frequencies in your being, you stay energetically stable through that space of waiting. You keep your faith alive, your emotions balanced, your mind clear, and your body moving forward, even when things don't seem to change yet. That steady vibration of persistence sends a clear, unwavering signal to the universe. I am still here. I am still aligned. I am still becoming. Think of tenacity as vibrational endurance. It's like keeping your spiritual radio tuned to the same frequency until the music, your manifestation, finally comes through the speakers. Every time you doubt, worry, or stop believing, it's like changing the station. But tenacity helps you stay tuned. Even when there's static, even when you can't hear the song yet, you trust that what you've aligned with is already on its way. Another way to look at it is through momentum. Tenacious energy builds momentum over time. It stabilizes your frequency long enough for manifestation to take form in the physical plane. Imagine rolling a snowball down a hill. In the beginning, it's small. It looks like nothing much is happening. But as it keeps rolling, it gathers more snow, more weight, and more force. That's how energy works too. Tenacity keeps your snowball of creation moving, building power and momentum until it finally becomes something visible and tangible. So, in the law of attraction, being tenacious doesn't mean you're fighting or forcing things to happen. It means you're staying in vibration with what you've already created on a higher level until your physical reality catches up. Tenacity is not resistance, it's resonance. It's the frequency that says, I'm not giving up because I already know this exists for me. And when you reach that point, when your four bodies are aligned and vibrating with tenacity, you become magnetic. You start attracting people, opportunities, synchronicities that match your inner strength. The universe loves consistency. It mirrors back what you hold the longest. So if you hold tenacious frequencies, not with tension but with calm assurance, you align yourself with the energy of creation and manifestation becomes inevitable. Remember, the law of attraction isn't about speed. It's about stability of vibration. The longer you can hold tenacious energy in your mind, heart, body, and spirit, the faster your reality rearranges itself to match that vibration. That's the secret power of mastering tenacious frequencies. It transforms you from someone who wishes for change into someone who embodies it. So whenever you feel tired, discouraged, or uncertain about your path, pause, take a deep breath, and reconnect with your tenacious self. Remind yourself, I am strong, I am guided, and I will hold my vibration until my reality shifts. Because that is how tenacity turns vibration into manifestation. So, if you're listening to this right now and you've been feeling weary or unsure about your path, I want you to remember something very important. The universe doesn't reward speed. It rewards consistency of vibration. Keep showing up. Keep believing. Keep aligning your four bodies to your highest intention. Because what's meant for you will never miss you, as long as you keep your vibration steady and your heart tenacious. Before we wrap up today's episode, I invite you to take a few minutes after this recording to sit quietly with your higher self and simply ask, how can I embody more tenacity in my life right now? You might feel a word, a color, an image, or even a gentle knowing arise from within you. That's your soul reminding you of its strength. The same tenacious light that's carried you through every challenge so far. Remember, your tenacity is not just a survival trait, it's your soul's signature of divine persistence. So keep aligning, keep expanding, and keep walking forward with faith. Because the tenacious soul within you already knows. You were never meant to give up. You were meant to rise. Until next time, stay aligned, stay radiant, and stay tenacious.